To install our Sustainable Inference Arch Linux operating system, along with the Ubuntu Linux operating system that's default on these Jetson Nano, Jetson Orin Nano boards, we need to modify not anything on the front, but back here. We're going to need to take out this hard disk. This is an SSD, a solid state drive. And these are the fastest hard drives you can buy, basically. And we need fast hard drives because that's where our model is going to live. So the LLMs, the large language models, you might have heard of those. Those are like the conceptual system that powers AI chatbot assistants, so private AI that this is going to run. So I'm going to show you how that works. And the first thing we need to do is actually unplug it. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug it. It doesn't come with an SSD. I had to install the SSD myself and start doing some other setup before I could actually do this step of fully installing and setting up our Sustainable Inference Arch Linux distribution, you can call it. But it's an operating system just like Windows or Mac OS. We just take a screwdriver and there's one little screw here. Now what we're going to do is connect this SSD to another computer because we can't use our Sustainable Inference box to change the hard drive on the Sustainable Inference box. We need a different computer. But luckily we can just remove the disk like this and put it into another device that lets us read this through a USB port. Here it is. Here's this little device. So you just seat the memory in here, and there's a little like latch that lets you secure it. Now this SSD is secure in here, and we can connect it to the computer, and that's going to be the next step. So this has a little case. We want to protect the SSD. So there's there's a USB port here, USB-C, and then we'll connect this to the computer, and we'll take a look at the screen together and see some of the commands that are required for creating space on this hard drive for our Sustainable Inference Arch Linux distribution. First, run the parted command to resize the USB connected drive, currently called dev SDA. Shrink the hard disk space used by Ubuntu. This chore is done when we create disk space for our new OS.